97.3 The Rock, back in this session of the Listening Room. Still hanging out with Jared Cole, lead vocalist for Surrender the Fall. We are talking about the album Burn in the Spotlight. Jared, you guys are out touring now, right? All on this on the back of this album, correct?
We are in support of our new single, Some Kind of Perfect, and as well as music video for Some Kind of Perfect. We've actually been off for a week. We came back for a week, and then we're going back out to do some festival shows that we're pretty excited about, too.
So how's the reaction been from the audience you guys have been playing for?
Great, man. I was just talking to the guys about this the other day, man. It's like, you know, we went out for the longest time, and we've been touring our asses off. Mm-hmm. We went out, and our first major tour was with All That Remains and Nonpoint and Straight Line Stitch. And these are all metal bands. And we're like, man, this crowd's going to eat our lunch every night because we're just straight up rock and roll. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I mean, even then it was still good. You know, people appreciated it, but it changed. It went from, man, I'd never heard of you guys until tonight, and I got here and heard you, and you guys are amazing, blah, 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 blah. It went from that to being on stage and seeing people and hearing people scream the words to the songs that aren't even singles. Like, there are tracks like Bleed, which we'll hear later, mm-hmm. that we didn't release as a single, and we didn't push online. These are people that went out and bought the record, and those songs connect with them, you know. And I think that's probably the coolest thing that's happened since we've been touring, seeing people come over to actually knowing the material every night, somebody yelling the songs out to us, and that's the best feeling in the world. The crowd's been good. Crowd response has been good. Everybody's hanging out at merch. We're all having a party and having a good time, and that's what it's about.
Now, as you're out on the road, obviously sometimes you guys can't make it home, things like that. Have you guys had to deal with many hardships that you've overcome while you're on the road, or even while you were in the process of writing the album, that maybe changed your perspective on a couple tunes, things that maybe influenced you guys?
Who have you been talking to? Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the hardest jobs to have. It's one of the best jobs to ever have, but it's one of the hardest jobs to ever have because you miss out on a lot. We've lost, we've been through the ringer on a lot of things, man, and I speak for all of us when I say we've lost relationships, we've lost family members, friends, you know, we've had to miss funerals and, you know, and birthdays, events, all this kind of stuff. I mean, it's tough. When we were recording, my son was born while I was in the studio. Mm-hmm. And I raised my son myself. I have full custody of him. That kind of changed my perspective on a lot of things. It kind of made a couple of things a lot deeper and more meaningful than what I really thought they were. And it kind of opened my eyes to the fact that music will manifest itself in your life later on down the road, too. And a lot of the music has done that. A lot of the music is, like I said before, manifesting itself into something completely different. You know, it always goes back to what I say about this music, that it saved my life. It's like the music knew what was going to happen later on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's kind of surreal when I look back and I'll listen to some of the songs. There's certain songs on there that means something completely different than what I wrote them about initially. I mean, it still means that, too. It still holds that meaning, but who would have thought that it would have fit so perfectly with something that I went through years after that?
All right, and now I think it's time to play another song off the album Burn in the Spotlight. Here's Where You Belong. It's Surrender the Fall on 97.3 The Rock's Listening Room.
It seems you made a big mistake openly holding me down, but you can't see the baggage I dropped off 1,000 miles behind me. The bridges that I'm burning, they light the path back till I'm free. Just you and me. I'm throwing out excuses for my own disease, just to feel you're alive. We all fall down, and the pieces they scatter like stars. Close your eyes, 'cause you're back home where you belong. Your problems aren't the reason you're hanging on
You're in the listening room with Tom Drake on 97.3 The Rock.
97.3 The Rock. Tom Drake hanging out in this session of the listening room with Jared Cole of the band Surrender the Fall. We're talking about their album Burn in the Spotlight. One more segment here. Let's get into it. Do you guys write material while you're on the road?
Oh yeah, a lot of that being gone and the feeling from being gone and missing people at home and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty intense when you're out on the road. Mm-hmm. I think once you're in the middle of it, if you're able to, pull your head out of your ass and grab a guitar or something and sit down, try and channel that emotion into, a piece of art. I think writing on the road a lot of times is therapy, if anything, is really beneficial. It makes it, it's just magic, man. When you're in the middle of it right there, it's like you feel more alive than anything. And it's painful, but you're alive.
Really good talking to you, man.
Thank you so much for having me, man. I really appreciate it. If there's anything else we can do for you guys, don't hesitate to call and ask.
All right, next time you guys get an album out, send it to us. I'd love to do a follow-up show on you guys.
I will, absolutely. We're writing for the second record now.
Perfect.
So,
well, I will look forward to it, man. Keep in touch, and yeah.
Thanks so much, Tom.
Have a good day, man.
Thanks, you too.
All right, here it is. The final tune off the album Burn in the Spotlight. Here's Surrender the Fall with one of my favorites, Bleed, on 97.3 The Rock's Listening Room.
It's working 'cause I hate to see it come like this. And I can't be your savior when there's nothing left to say. I can't stand to watch you hate yourself, to watch you break yourself. It's killing me. I'm falling apart when pain is all you want, when it's all you need. You just wanna bleed. Tries, you start feeling alive. It's so much better when you cut through the pain. Why don't you realize that it's all in your mind? I'm trying to fix you, but the damage is already made. And I can't be your savior when there's nothing left to say. I can't stand to watch you hate yourself, to watch you break yourself. It's killing me.
Join Tom Drake again next Friday at 6:30 in the Listening Room on 97.3 The Rock.
Brought to you by Evologic, Dubuque area's premier control systems integrator, and the Whiskey on University, where great times get together.